Another loss for the Raptors. That makes it 5 straight. Raptors lose 95 to 118. Another blowout loss for the Raptors as they are undermanned and just can't seem to score. And it's been a struggle. Their defense does okay at times, but their offense just bleeds into their defense. And tonight, the Raptors couldn't win any quarter. It didn't look like they had any sort of run that they could overtake the Bulls. The Bulls were right there. The Raptors are hanging about double digits, like 10 points, 11 points throughout the game until the fourth quarter when it just all blew up. And Nick Nurse and the staff is relying on Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell to play almost every single minute when they're like just staggering the minutes and making sure at least one of them's on the court at all times. But that's a struggle, and you can't just expect one guy to run the offense and score and do everything. And Norman Powell and Kyle Lowry are MVPs tonight. 52 points combined, 13 assists. And they were shooting a great percentage. They were playing great all game long. But just no help. No supporting cast whatsoever. Nick Nurse tried mixing up the lineup, put Terrence Davis in instead of Bembry. And Bembry was supposed to like kickstart that bench lineup with Boucher. But Bembry 0 points, 0 for 5. Boucher scored most of his points in garbage time. And Aaron Baines is unplayable at times. And it just seems like this Raptors team needs a lot of help. I wonder if they're really going to go for it. Need a lot of moves to make this team better after the trade deadline, especially a big. You need a big that can play minutes, that's like a viable option to be playing, as there's reports about Tristan Thompson being in talks. And I want the Raptors to go after Tristan Thompson in the offseason. We need a rebounder, and he's an agile guy who can really attack the glass, and he's not that bad defending smaller guys as well. He can really switch onto the guards. He does a decent job there. So Tristan Thompson would be a nice upgrade for the Raptors, but I don't know what you're going to trade the Boston Celtics for him for. But it remains to be seen that this Raptors team cannot win games without OG, Fred VanVleet, and Pascal Siakam. An atrocious loss to a Bulls team who were struggling to win games. They're coming out with different lineups as well. Billy Donovan went with a whole veteran lineup with Satoransky, Thaddeus Young, and bench Wendell Carter Jr., bench Kobe White. He ran with the more veteran lineup, and they came through. The Raptors lost every single statistical category today. Now, losing every single category is tough, but they did that. 3-pointers, free throws, dominated on the glass. 60 rebounds to 38 rebounds. Absolutely smashed on the glass. And then the Raptors just couldn't score. Man, it was a struggle all game long. And a bunch of stats I guess got throw out. And you know what? These kind of stats really show you how bad this team's playing. And it's against a Bulls team which the Raptors have dominated. This is the Bulls' first win against the Toronto Raptors since February 14th, 2017. It's been 4 years since the Bulls have beaten the Raptors. I'm not talking about on the road. I'm not talking about at home. I'm just talking about in general, just beating the Raptors. The Raptors have owned the Bulls, and the Raptors have finally lost to them after 4 years. Second, you have the Bulls just spreading the wealth. It wasn't one guy or two guys or a handful of guys. It was their entire team that was destroying the Raptors. They had 9 guys in double digits. The first time that the Bulls had 9 guys in double digits since 1971. These teams are breaking all sorts of records against the Raptors. You had Denzel Valentine drop 11 points in the fourth quarter, just barking and showing people up. And the Raptors just couldn't stop anybody. Wendell Carter Jr. was benched. He was struggling. He comes in, has a double-double off the bench. The Raptors just keep giving everybody these career nights right now. And Terrence Davis, 2 for 9 when he's put in the starting lineup, makes no sense. Stanley Johnson, a non-factor. Aaron Baines, non-factor. And Watanabe, I don't know what happened to Watanabe, but after the injury, he has not been the same. He doesn't even look at attacking the rim or shooting the basketball when it gets the ball gets passed around. And you feel open, take the shot, because it kills the offense when you don't take the open shot. And some of these guys are just passing up shots. At a point, Nick Nurse went with Jalen Harris our last guy on the bench to maybe get him a little burn and see if he can give us something. But he not much opportunity because the game was pretty much out of hand at that point. He's got to look more. He's got to look to be more aggressive with these guys on the court because Matt Thomas isn't creating anything, and you know what? It's a struggle to even find a good shot at this point. Pick and rolls are going nowhere. They're just switching everything, and these guys can't do anything to blow past guys. And I wonder if the Raptors are really going to go into the G League and find some more guys because these guys aren't working. Ellenson on a second game where he's not, a third game, sorry, that he's not good. 1 for 5. Just not providing the offense or the rebounding that you need. What else can I say about this game, guys? It was just tough to watch, as you knew the Raptors weren't going to win this game. The way they were playing after the first quarter, they just came out, I don't know, flat, sluggish. Didn't look like they had it in them to win this game. Couldn't score on the fast breaks. Just missed opportunities. And Kyle Lowry, with all the frustration that he has to play so hard every single minute that he's on the court, push the pace, create for everybody, try to score. He eventually gets tossed in this game. After throwing the ball out of frustration, he gets ejected after picking up one early one in the beginning when he was barking at the referees. When he was on the sidelines, he picked up a tech there, and then he picks up the second in the fourth quarter by throwing the basketball. But the game was pretty much over at that point. This Raptors team, it is frustrating to watch right now. It is a tough stretch, and COVID is killing this team right now because the Raptors are playing against potential guys that they're trying to beat the playoff spots for. So, man, it is what it is. Guys, leave a comment down below on what you guys think of tonight's game. And hopefully we bounce back. It was a back-to-back, so didn't expect much, but got to be a better showing than that. Couldn't even score 100 points tonight. Like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up, guys. Until next time. Peace.